picks and bans. I think for Execration, they're more of an aggressive team, so I think they want to play in those smaller maps, and could be the same here for TNC. And first ban on Gara. I am really surprised, not gonna lie. I think TNC's Ankara is kind of strong, but I think Execration could have at least matched up with that map and a sub-base ban. Okay. I really like this from both sides, actually.
Okay, good picks. Nakikita din natin dito yung Blacklist and GR. And, okay, so first pick will be Black Widow, second is Compound, and third will be Port. Pretty good spread of maps for this best of 3. Best of 3 nga pala to, guys. First to 2 wins per game, and we're going to be going over to Black Widow for the first one. Sneaky, what do you think could happen here?
Yeah, I mean, for Black Widow, I think the biggest thing for Execration talaga is to try to play their usual style, which is going to be in-your-face gameplay. They will not let you breathe at all. They're gonna swing everything no matter kung anong angle talaga yan. They just want to have that early advantage, and they're willing to take the risk every time. Yun talaga ang kanilang laruan pagdating sa mapa na to, and I think Black Widow is one of the perfect maps to do so. The only question I have para dito sa Execration is RSVV gonna be the one picking up the sniper rifle, since I think wala na si Charlie dito sa kanilang roster. So, is that gonna be him challenging for mid every time, or magko-control na lang sila ng site at this point? That's really up to the side of Execration. But I think Execration might have a little edge here, pero let's not underestimate TNC sa ating matchup na to, kasi younger players, they can definitely have those fast reactions, and maybe they can catch some of the players off guard dito sa Execration.
That's right, and we'll see how they fare pag dating natin sa game natin. Andito na po tayo for the first map, Black Widow Execration versus TNC Pro Team, and we're gonna start it off little bit slow start. Of course, the grenades gonna be coming in. Remember, sa Crossfire, you gotta use those grenades to push, to deny your opponent movement, basically. So medyo mas first frag coming in, cyber shot onto Angela from the AWM. That was Chacha.
This is what I was talking about, man. This is what I was talking about. You cannot be not on your toes pag kalaban mo talaga Execration. They want to go aggressive, and Chacha is going to be the one on the sniper. One of the better snipers in the scene, and definitely showing why. Grabe talaga an Execration. Despite na sobrang passive yung TNC dito, Execration, they know how to gauge that one. Pero pumasok sila dito sa A-long.
Yeah, and that is a 2-for-1 so far, na even up na ng TNC. Or I think it was 2. No, it was not. It's now a 2-for-2. So even na 3 versus 3 tayo ngayon. And it looks like TNC trying to play it a little bit slower. They're waiting for Execration to push, kasi alam nga natin na Execration a little bit more aggressive sila, no? Chacha, Zaran, and RSVV are the only ones. Okay, so that's a good drop on him. That's going to be Monzeca down, but good trade from QRL. Medyo low na siya. Medyo low din si Chacha. 2 versus 2. 30 seconds left on the clock. Ano mangyayari dito?
Man, RSVV, he's gonna have to go huge dito sa A side kung gusto nilang makuha pa ang round na to. Pero Chacha with a very early push dito sa B short, pero kailangan niyang maging careful dito kasi medyo delikado ang kanyang posisyon. Pero 14 seconds na lang natitira. This could be really dangerous para sa TNC kung hindi nila papansin si RSVV nasa baba.
Hindi niya ako kayong Alright, so na-plant na yung bomb. 2 seconds left. And it may 30 seconds pa naman for the defuse. Let's see, they're on QRL. And it will be QRL who goes down, actually, from Chacha. Saan nagaling si Chacha doon? Hindi ko nakita, but RSVV is there in a 2 versus 1 situation. Gaff, can he get it? 16 seconds. On the piece. Drops on 1, pero good trade. There's RSVV saving the round for Execration.
And yeah, that's what you have to think, man. Never underestimate Tito Aries when it comes to those clutch situations. Si Tito sanay na yan sa mga ganyan na sitwasyon. And it seems like nothing has changed. He's still the same, reliable player, the same stable player para dito sa Execration. And the fact na meron pa silang option na pwede siya ilagay sa sniper, the amount of pressure that they can make. And nakita naman natin kanina, I think si Zaren or si Chacha pala yung nag-push all the way into their base para lang ma-pressure ang TNC doon. Despite na 2v2 ang situation na yun, that's still the amount of time wasted. Pero si Justin, nakuha na si Angelo dito sa top mid.
Yeah, check your angles, Angelo. Medyo hindi siya naka-scope in doon sa pinanggalingan niya. But there is a good trade. Igya fakes out RSVB. Ayan, nasa back foot na naman ang Execration. But can they hold on to this? Can TNC hold on to this? Kasi remember, kailangan pa nilang mag-plan dito kung hindi napapatayin lahat. So Justin, Chacha, and CJMRO. How do you pronounce that? Is it just CJMRO?
I think it's just.
I feel like
it's,
there's a different.
He used to go by Jamero only, pero he likes to put the C in front of it,
Jamero. Okay.
Para mabago naman.
Well, at least medyo nag-reinvent na siya ngayon. But still, TNC in the lead. Pero medyo slow yung play nila. And that will be punished. 2 good picks from Execration. Justin and Jamero, they're gonna take 2 down. Lang. Tins! So low, he gets taken out. Last man standing. Monzera do this. 1v3 situation. He's got so many angles to check as well. They know. Oh, okay. He swings out, gets 1. That's the start. But then there's another one at long. Better angle on him. And ayun nga. JMRO will be Jimro. Okay, like the soju, Jinro. But yeah, good 2 rounds for Execration.
Mm-hmm. And that's the best part about dito kay Jamero is you can just put him in a position where he can play off of himself. I think yung favorite spot niya nga dun sa isang mapa na sub-base, which is yung Strata Execration, make him go into machine room, siya na bahala. Like, usually nakukuha na talaga yung control ng mapa na yun because this guy, he knows how to clear everything with only his aim, and that's really a deadly asset to have, especially dito sa game na to. An Execration, turning up the aggression dito kasi hindi ko naman masasabi na masyadong passive ang Tnc Pro Team. You can't blame them for playing like this kasi Execration, push lang sila ng push and gumagana at gumagana. Meanwhile, TNC kind of struggling to get control of the map.
Yun nga, and kita mo medyo date na yung members ng TNC, 2 of them, but also 2 members from Execration. So medyo pares-pares, except for that, Angelo will be sniped down. Chacha, another murder through double doors, almost got Idgaf as well. But good cross, medyo mabilis siya. Once again, no, kulang ng tao ang TNC Pro Team. But they are going to peek, and Gemero is just going to take 2 down. Double kill. Maybe a 3rd there. We'll need to reload. Pero Chacha, with the support, will kill 1. Good stuff there. Only QRL left. And he survived a 1 versus 4. Medyo na-corner na siya. They got a double, triple peek him. And nahigat na to. Ayan nga. It's going to be Justin to close out that round. 3-0 for Execration.
Mm-hmm. And once again, Jamero popping off dito sa A site, just like I said. Iwan mo lang siya sa isang spot, he can get 1 or 2 if the situation is right. Exactly. A really good start para dito sa Execration. 3-0 na sila agad dito sa ating first half. And if they can keep this momentum going, baka pwede nilang makakuha ng isang scoreline in the favor of them, make it easier para dito sa game 1. And Black Widow is really allowing them to go for that aggressive play. Liit ng mapa na to, and the layout is so easy to know and so easy to lurk kasi I think
exactly
one of the best parts talaga ng Black Widow dito. It's not just the normal FPS map layout. There's a lot of levels to the map as well, especially dito sa outside B and also dito sa may A short. So it's a pretty much a fight for control for both sides, and it seems like Execration is winning so far.
Yeah, Execration, sobrang ganda ng tutok nila at this point, right? They're just out-aiming the NC. Jimero just holding down 1 position out in the open versus 2-3 players on cat. amazing hold there. So that means the TNC, kailangan talaga nilang maging, mas cautious dito sa pag-approach nila. They need to use their utility more in order to make the executes happen. Pero kita mo, medyo nahihirapan sila trying to get an early pick, trying to get information now. Kasi Execration, parang hindi sila nag-aggressive this round. They're waiting for TNC this time to make the mistake of
what a
pushing into them.
nade.
Oh, big dinks.
Big dinks, big
Ayan nga,
nades.
TNC. They're gonna be pushing. They have 35 seconds on the clock. Jeff has the bomb. Yeah, nahirapan silang mag-push ngayon, and Execration full control. 22 seconds na lang. Ayan, ito na yung push, nag-flash out, and Angelo takes out Gotcha. That's one down. They've already moved away. It's like 15 seconds to plant, but RSVB, he will take one. But that's a good defense. Justin takes one, Zera, but now there's 35 seconds on the bomb. Kailangan nila defuse 3 versus 3. This is the most even post-match we've seen so far. Jimaro going to be peeking up through window maybe, but he will get taken out as soon as he comes out. Good trade there by Justin. There's another one. Agap goes down. Last man, Angelo. Can he get it? He gets a deagle out, but Justin too much. 15 seconds to defuse. That's another round for Execration. Straight 4-0 so far.
Grabe naman yun from Justin. Getting a 3K dito sa round na to. TNC, despite na nabawasan sila with that first nade, the flashes were exactly what they needed para makakuha dito sa site. Pero Justin, popping off. Namatay na ang kanyang dalawang kakampi, pero he was not stopping anytime soon sa kanyang aggression dito. And it's not stopping anytime soon. Para na naman dito sa Execration. They're still going top mid, pero Justin's gonna get punished this time.
Yeah, Angelo with a double kill using the AWM. Good snipes coming out from TNC. They may be a little bit on the younger side, pero hindi naman ibig sabihin na less talented sila. Kita naman si Angelo already putting the round in their favor. Baka makakuha ng isang round ang TNC dito versus Execration just because of those opening picks.
Mm-hmm. I still like the intent para dito sa side ng Execration though. Still going for the push, not stopping the pressure. Makakuha ng 2 kills yung isang member nila, and they can go for maybe just a 2v3 play or maybe a 3v3 play kung nga nakatakas yung isang player dito sa top mid. But still, they're trying to go for the push. They're trying to go aggressive. Nakaspot na nga ng isa dito sa labas ng kanilang base. Papunta dito sa B. And Zarin is kind of stuck here.
Yeah, no way out there. Zara's already gone. Angelo with a free kick. Jimro and RCB, last man alive. Pero hinahabol na sila ng TNC. TNC's got a solid handle on this. Tins hopping out with the deagle out, making their way. The site, they got a little bit less than a minute to plant. Jimro will not, RSVB will not be able to take one. And Jimro follows suit. Tins is the one to finish off this round. Good stuff, TNC's first round of the game. And it was a flawless.
Yeah. And I mean, TNC just punishing yung aggression dito ng Execration. And that could be somewhat of a weakness na rin para sa side ng Execration. Minsan masyado silang aggressive, pero I think this is the style that they like to play indeed. Pero mukhang A-long yata ang hanap dito ng TNC. Pero yung flash si Justin papasok na dito sa A-long, and tatlo agad patay dito para sa side ng TNC. Natalo ng isang Execration, but they do not turn down anytime soon. Si Tins nag-aantay dito sa corner. Walang nag-check para sa kanya. He's waiting on the trigger. Na-spray, pero yun lang, nagmintis. Nagmintis si Tins. Angelo, the last one dito sa kanilang base, is gonna get shot with the AK. And yun lang, 5-1 Execration. 1-1 trade in terms of the rounds. That's worth, man.
Oh, and it was flawless as well for Execration side. No? So, medyo nagalit yung Execration dun sa isang round ng TNC. They just fell through. And TNC tried to go aggressive. Ready Execration with their own counter strat. And truthfully speaking, medyo nahirap ngayon sa for TNC. QRL not winning that aim duel. Pero it is Zarin who is a little bit cautious dito sa gunfight versus Idgaf. Both just disengaged. So 1-for-1 trade so far. Pero ngayon, there's a snipe. Oh, Justin, na counter-snipe ng AK. Sorry, Angelo got counter-sniped by Justin. That was
What a
beautiful
tap.
kasi kita natin naka-scope na nga si Angelo. They talk about his one-shots.
Yep, exactly.
They talk about
And
his
all the
one-shots.
way. And the fact that nakaalis pa siya papunta dito sa A site is actually crazy. TNC, another round na deficit na naman sila ng isang miyembro dito. And Tins and Idgaf, they're gonna try to create some space dito sa B, pero Zaren doing a great job of just preventing control para dito sa TNC. Dami nang nababawasan. Tins on 20 HP. And Zaren, he still wants to go for the push. And si Tins nakuha na nga dito. He's not stopping anytime soon. Zaren, gising na gising ngayon when 1 p.m. And the rest, Monzera, Idgaf, what can you do, man?
At this point, ano talaga magagawa? Monzera and Idgaf, they are very, very... They're caught out in a very bad position. Although that headshot onto Justin, very good for Monzera. Just gonna jump into crosshairs of Darren. So last man standing, Idgaf. Jimero is the one who ends his life. 6 rounds for Execration, 1 for Tnc Pro Team.
Mm-hmm. And you can see his struggles talaga ng Tnc Pro Team dito. I mean, the experience is really weighing out the fresh talent. The fresh talent para dito sa side ng TNC Execration, knowing their setups. Pero yun na nga, papunta na nga B-side ang TNC dito. Tins is gonna get RSVP, pero the rest of them are gonna try to cross. Tins is still gonna go for the cross pass to C4 plan. Si Chacha na andito sa my window area. Nate is gonna go out. Angelo. Yun lang. Takas pa siya dito. And TNC, they seem to have the B-side down. And Execration, di na sila makakapasok dito, G10.
Yeah, 100% Execration. See, in the smoke, Tins is just waiting for Zaren. Last man standing, Jemaro in a 1v5. This time, TNC sila naman yung may control of this round, even though Jemaro just trying to go for exit frags, grabs 2. Not enough time to go for a defuse. There's 3 more people, and si Monzera ang papatay sa kanya this time. TNC grab their second round of the game. Medyo madami pang rounds for them to catch up, but it's not impossible.
Mm-hmm. And the switch is almost here. So if TNC can get one more on the board, then that could be huge para sa side nila. TNC deciding to go for that A-long push, pero may nakabantay doon na sniper, which is gonna be Chacha. Execration still trying to go for that top mid control para meron silang alternative na way na makapasok dito sa A-long.
Yeah, how are they gonna get into this? Really, Zaren is just waiting in a corner behind the door for anybody to come through. Pero ayan, medyo cautious na nga. Angelo just staying there by spawn. Tinitingnan lang niya, looking for any information across, maybe a shot, an attempt at the life of an Execration member. Pero ngayon, Execration, you'd expect them to push up din ngayon, no? But they're being a little bit more cautious. Kita mo si Chacha just holding angles, just waiting for somebody to come in, not pushing aggressively to take control of a line. And as you can see, medyo madaming time na ginamit ng TNC just waiting for information. And I don't even think na nakita si Zaren nag-cross dun by Angelo.
Yeah.
And now here.
Get away, my friend.
There's a gunfight. Flash. One player is fully flashed. I don't know who that was, but with a minute left to go, TNC, they're now making their move. Ito na yung execution. They use their utilities, their smokes, and they are pushing in. 1-for-1 trade so far. Pero nahihirapan sila because there's so much utility going down. 45 seconds left to go. Execration, they are standing strong. TNC, slowly but surely, they're trying to make their way into the site, pero they need to explode kasi 30 seconds lang natitira para makaplant sila, and there's still 4 members of Execration left. It's a 4v4, very even. They're going to be coming in through
24 seconds, man. That's not enough time
19
para dito
seconds,
sa TNC.
there's the flashes. Ito na nga, but QRL is gonna go down. Zaren and Chacha hold it down. Angela takes 1. Idgaf the other. 10 seconds left to plant. It's a 2v2. Can they retake this? Can they prevent the plant? No. 5 seconds to plant. 4, 3, and it will be planted. There is the EXE, Execration, just absolutely executing them as soon as bumaba yung bomba. Execration was like, nah, that was our round.
Yeah, what a round indeed para sa side ng Execration. I mean, this is the Execration we expected, man. Yung napaka-aggressive na na Execration that really likes to play in your face, and it seems like today is not an exception para sa side nila. Execration 3 away from winning this first map in the series. TNC medyo mahaba-haba pa ang kanilang journey pabalik dito sa mapa na to, but still they really want to go in. Tins going aggressive, nakuha na si RSVV, and Execration nawalan na ng isa, pero Tins is on half HP.
That's right. Tins took quite a dink, but now that Execration, they are on the offensive side. TNC, they have to watch out now because this is what they're good at. Chacha, what a flick! I don't know how much Monzera missed, pero half health lang si Chacha dun. Jimero will get absolutely tapped and murdered, as well as Justin. So ayan na, konting lang kao ng Execration, just one last man. Angelo grabs 2k for his health. Zarin last man na lang. Can he fend off a 1v4? Not looking likely. Ilya slips through his grasp, through his crosshairs. There's a grenade. There's a flash. He has to run for his life. They're pushing him back. And TNC, they have this round in the bag. Zarin just has to give it to them. But Zarin, he's not gonna back down from a fight. He just needs to find the right angles. Oh, that's not the right one as Angela grabs his third kill of the round. Boom.
Right angle para sa TNC. Para sa kanila. And it seems like TNC is gonna try to make a comeback habang nasa global risk pa sila, which it really allows them to play a bit aggressive, but they have to be extra careful kung kalaban mga Execration dito. They can just burst into a site really, really fast, and it seems like gusto nila pumasok dito sa B. They're gonna have to be ready itong TNC. Angelo, you're gonna have to go huge dito sa my doors. Makakuha ka na ng isa. That would be big, pero Execration, meron na silang full control dito. Instead, TNC, aalaw na lang nila ang Execration na mag-plant dito sa site, and they're gonna go for the retake. RSVV, nakuha na si QRL. Pero Angelo, with the outside presence, nakakuha na sila ng isa dito. Monzera is gonna get that kill, pero retake situation. Papasok na sila dito sa site, pero tinadtad na sila ng granada dito sa may pinto. Justin is gonna get one. Tins is gonna go down. Jamero is gonna try to go in, pero Jamero nakakuha na ng dalawa, and Chacha with the final nail in the coffin dun sa round na yun. Napakaganda. And that is how hard it is na ma-retake talaga ang B-site na yan. It's such a close location para sa side ng Global Risk.
Oh, nahirapan talaga. Nahirapan talaga sila trying to take back side. But now, new round, a little bit more aggressive. Keep them so much movement already. They've already made their way to the B side. Gotcha and RSVP already have the opening frags. 1-0 with the call back. But there's the bomb. Man advantage. 3 versus 4 retake. TNC, they're going to flash in. Looking through window. Looking to find one. Ooh, one shot. One tap in the head. Ilya finds Justin, but Gemero is going to answer back. Looks like hinahanap niya ulit yung pulo. Can he actually clutch this out? No. Idyaf gets taken out. Good snipe by Chacha. Last man standing is Monzera versus 2. But there's so much distraction. There's so much he needs to pay attention to. There's 2 angles. There's a crossfire. That's why we call it Crossfire. And that's Gemero who will take out Monzera. Execration match point.
Yeah, it seems like nahanap na ng Execration ang weakness dito for the Global Risk side of Tnc Pro Team. Naku po, delikado yan. Pinasok nila ang B-side twice and they got 2 points straight. 1 point na lang na panalo na nila ang ating first map. RSVB is gonna get the kill dito kay Angelo, and this is what I was talking about, G10. The threat ni RSVB on that sniper rifle, di dapat i-underestimate.
Yeah, he is so very good. He put out the other sniper too, si Angelo. Oh, it needs a bullet. Zarin takes out another one. Look at Execration storming into the site, taking whatever they want. It's just Idgaf now. What can he do? It's a 1 versus 4. This is the Execration that we've seen a lot of. This is what we're familiar with. Idgaf versus two more people for the match. He's not going to be able to clutch it out. Execration will win the first game of the best of 3.
Yeah, and Execration coming in here as expected with a very aggressive play on both sides. Nakita nila ang weakness ng TNC dito sa B, and they punished it again and again and again. It seems like Black Widow this map is made for their aggression. And yeah, ang ganda ng showing dito ng Execration today. I mean, I'm really expecting no less. I think giyang na talaga silang makapasok dito sa Grand Finals. But let's not underestimate TNC. Baka pwedeng makabalik sila dito sa compound sa ating second map.
Yeah, definitely not. So definitely not underestimating TNC at all. Let's take a look at the post-game stats and results, so we can see and pick apart really what happened there. I mean, other than just Angelo nakikita natin on the side of TNC, but you can see Execration very almost evenly distributed kills, except for Jimero, who got 17. Very good.
It's classic Jamero, man. I mean, what can you expect? The guy is literally a one-man killing machine. You put him on any side of the map, and he will do his work. And yeah, it seems like he is awake also today. So Execration seems to have a really good chance to get into the Grand Finals. For TNC, I would really like to see something out of this young team. Kasi alam naman natin, guys, the younger players are the future of this game. So hopefully, maybe they can pull out some stops dito sa second map, especially considering that it's compound. And if I can recall, compound wasn't played doon sa last Crossfire, or rather the last big Crossfire tournament natin. So maybe that could be the trump card na pwede nilang ilabas. And Execration, it could be either two things can happen dito sa Execration. Either hindi sila magiging experience sa mapa na to, and that could be a weakness para sa side nila, or they also know the map and they know how to play their style dun sa mapa na yon, which is gonna be super oppressive para sa TNC.
Yeah, here are our smart plays of the game. A list of moments where, yeah, you see a lot of big plays being made here. Pero sa first game pa lang, ang dami na nating big moments for these guys. And it medyo chaotic nga tignan, but you see the impressive frags, the clutches as well. Smart plays. And that's brought to you by Smart. Experience the power of Smart 5G in over 4,900 sites nationwide. Switch now to experience the difference. Visit smart.com.ph/MNP to learn more.
And yeah, I mean, highlights right here. I mean, it's just, I wouldn't say it's a Jamero exclusive story, because the rest of the squad is also performing para sa side ng Execration. I think all of them are performing almost equally. Pero TNC, they had some good rounds dito sa game na to, especially coming in here from QRL and kay Tins. You can't really underestimate their side. So maybe pagdating nga sa ating second map, they can ramp up and go up against Execration. Pero is Compound really the map that's gonna allow them to play their own game? We'll just have to wait and see.
That's right. And we will be coming back to that, to the next map in just a little bit, while we just take a look at what next we have. Right, it's Compound, and then what's the third map for if we do get there?
It's second map is Compound. I think third map is Port, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
Port.
Port is gonna be definitely a contentious map, that is for sure. So I think we can expect a very, very tight game for Game 3, if ever there is going to be a Game 3.
Yeah, but before we even get into Game 2, we will be taking a little bit of a break to get our players ready to have a little bit of a break ourselves. We'll see you in a little bit. My name is G10. Coming at you with me is Sneaky Frog. You're watching the Sibol 2022 National Team Selections, powered by Smart for Crossfire.